Welcome everyone to Straight from the Paws. Today, as you can see, we're not located at the shelter this time. We are actually at Bajah Cat Cafe. Did I get it right?
Bajah's,
Bajah's.
yes.
Close enough. I'm not very good with that type of stuff. But anyway, this is Amanda, who is the owner of the cafe. And as you all know, my co-host, Beverly.
It's me.
She's back again. So today we decided to come here because a lot of exciting things have been happening here at the cafe.
Correct.
And one of the things we want to mention is that you're approaching your 1-year anniversary, correct?
Yes, August 1st.
August 1st, so we're getting there. And how many cats have you adopted so far?
I think we are at 133 or 34.
Wow,
Okay.
that's amazing.
That is
Yeah.
amazing.
It's really fun.
Thanks.
Yep.
You enjoying what you're doing?
I love what I do.
That's
Yeah,
perfect.
I do.
Good. All right, so the next part of that is how many people come in. We talked about that in the past, but just give everybody a brief idea of what would happen if they wanted to come in to sit and talk with the cats and play with them.
Yeah, sure. So you come in, you make your reservation first online at bajahscatcafe.com. And then you can do individual or private room. Individual means that it would be you and up to 5 or 6 other people. And then private means that you get the whole room with you and up to 5 of your guests privately, which is really nice. I think people enjoy that. And then you can do a half hour or an hour in the cat room. And then you can come in, even if you don't have a reservation, and you can get coffee, tea, pastries, and we have a lot of cool things around, like local artists and stuff like that.
So this is the coffee shop, in other words.
Yeah.
It's a coffee shop and a pastry shop.
Yeah.
So you can get great things in here. And I did notice when I came in, we've been here a couple of times, but when you look up at the board, all the drinks are named like cats, because
Yes,
we're
they
going to
are.
drink a Russian blue.
I know.
I think
Yep.
that's so crazy. I love that. I look up on the board and it's all the name of cats. And the paintings, who did all the paint work?
So on the walls was one of my friends, Tanya. She came in.
Oh,
and
look, his are drinks.
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
So
Alright.
this
Thank you.
is mine. This is the Marie.
Okay.
It's a bubble
Thank
tea.
you.
And then you guys
Thanks.
have the Russian blue.
Thank you very much.
Wow.
Thank you.
This is
And
fun.
this is mine. Yep.
Yep.
I like kind of TV shows like this.
Yeah. So all the bubble teas are named after the Aristocats, which is kind of fun.
Oh, that was a movie.
Yeah, Disney movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love Disney and Disney movies.
So the aristocrat. So all the paintings in the cat room, they're beautiful. Whoever
Thank you.
did that,
Thank you.
did a beautiful job. You can see all the trees
Yeah.
and then you have a hot air balloon hanging in the middle of the ceiling.
Yes, that was my parents.
They decided that we need a hot air balloon in
Yes, pretty. And of course it has a cat in it. So.
there. Oh my God, that's so
sense.
cool.
That
And then right over the door of the villa, because you call that room the villa.
Correct.
So right over the door of the villa is a cat, and that is
Bajah.
that was your is
Yeah.
alive or not?
No, he passed on, unfortunately. I had him for 17 years, but
Well,
he
and
was
that's
the
a
best.
beautiful portrait. Now, how did you get that?
So I went and took a picture, and I went to a printing company, and they kind of cut around it the best that they could, and then it's just like a stick-on. You just stick it right on the wall, which is cool.
That is really amazing.
Yeah.
You've done a beautiful job in this cafe.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
People have got to come here. This is
I hope
out of
they
this
do.
world. I believe your door says Rhode Island's only cat cafe.
Correct.
And we said no, it's South Coast's only cat cafe.
I love that.
Yeah, there's no other cat cafe around here
Not that
within
we're aware
what,
of.
80,000 miles maybe.
I think so, yeah. I kind
We
of hope
did
it
visit
stays
one
that way.
in Fort Myers. That was the first one I ever heard of, but I've never even heard of where there's another one.
There's tons out there.
There really
Yeah,
are?
there really is.
Well,
It's
I'm
so
so
cool.
glad you opened this here in the South
Thanks.
Coast
Thanks.
because this is fantastic.
Thank
This
you.
is a great place. So what's all of this here on the table?
Yeah, so we do a lot of, we offer curbside service. So like in the morning, if you want to get your coffee or your tea or in a hurry, you can just pre-order it. You can go on our website to check that out. So you can do that in the mornings. But then we have a cool thing. We have the book club, which we partnered with Tiverton Library, which is really fun. So you can come in and grab one of the books that we have donated.
Books here?
Yeah, we have books here that the library lends us, and then you can read the book. And after you're done reading the book, you come to our book club, and then you and the librarian talk about the book. And she has really cool questions about the book that really engage you on your thought process about the book. and it's in the cat room. So you get a free free hour actually in the cat room
While you're reading?
talking about books about cats.
The book, you already have to read the book ahead of time. You've been in a book club.
Yeah.
You should know that. You read the book ahead of time, and then you discuss the book.
Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
really do know that. You do
I
know
do.
that.
Well,
Yes.
you know how it is.
Yes, I know.
We get older, our brain slips.
Okay.
I'm right there with you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
okay.
that's true.
So, like, I do have a question about the librarian presents the questions, and then how many people have been in the book club at once?
So we normally have like 5 to 10 people.
That's not bad.
No,
That's-
it's
that's a
not.
big-
It's great.
That's a good book club.
Is this during the day or at night?
Correct. It's at 2 o'clock once a month on normally a Monday.
Okay, so that's really interesting.
Yeah.
I think that's fantastic.
And it's free admission to the cat room, which I think is fantastic for an hour.
Sure,
You know,
sure.
so if you love books and you love cats, it's really a win-win, I think.
It is.
I have to talk about the Harry Potter event. You did a Harry Potter night trivia because our director, Ariana, was so thrilled because that's
Yeah.
her theme.
She
is
did
Harry
come
Potter.
to it.
She did. Yeah,
did,
she
yeah.
did.
She didn't win first prize, but she won a prize. I know she told me.
Yeah, I think she did like
Are you
second or
doing that
third.
again?
We probably will because
Oh,
so
she
many
loved
people
it,
loved
yeah.
it.
She
but-
really enjoyed that. So how many
Yeah.
people attend those types of nights?
So Harry Potter was our craziest one. Like we had to like turn people away. I
Oh,
just
wow.
never
Wow.
in a million years thought that it would have been so huge, which was awesome. I loved it. But we've done Disney trivia, we've done movie trivia. This month is comic book trivia, which is really fun. And then next month is Pride Month, so we'll be doing like a Pride trivia, which is
Now,
cool.
do you facilitate it yourself, or do you have other people that come in to do it?
Nope. So we have this wonderful girl. Her name is Bree, and she has a company called BMG Events, and she comes in and she hosts our trivia and our singles mingles, which I love.
Mingles, okay, all right.
We
So-
actually have had people that have like hooked up, like dating.
Really?
Yeah, and are still dating from it.
Wow, that's fantastic.
This is a coffee cafe beyond anything
I love
I've
it.
ever heard
I
of.
love
That
it.
is fantastic.
This is so much
I
fun.
came one time and I saw something about the military mingles for females or something.
Yeah, so we did something with the females, or, veterans of.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Now, and who comes up with these ideas? You or this company?
Yeah,
You?
me. It's crazy. And Brie too. She's really helpful. She helps pull it out of me for the most part, which
Wow.
is great. It's just nice to have someone to like bounce off
Sure.
ideas with too.
Yeah, that's why I
great.
let her tag along.
Yeah, I know.
You
I
once
get
You
it.
understand
Yeah.
that once in a while.
So
I
what
let her
else
tag
is
along.
going on over here that we have?
What do we have over
Pow
here?
Zap? What's
that
that?
Oh, that's the comic trivia,
Oh,
which is
okay.
coming up. Yep.
And
I
then
love this one.
meditation with
Oh,
cats.
meditation Mondays. Those are fantastic. So in the summer, we're going to do like the first and third Mondays of the month. And that's reasonable. It's only $10, and you're in there for, I think, a half hour meditating, and then you get 15 minutes afterwards to unwind and be with the cats and kind of zen out, which is
Wow.
cool. Yeah, I love that. And the woman that our yogi, I think they call themselves, I'm not really too sure, is Jody, and she's amazing. She's just very, very cool, very zen.
So we also should explain to the audience how we got connected,
Yeah.
because our cats are here.
Correct.
So I mean, it's a cat cafe, and all of this is happening. But the benefit to Forever Paws is all these cats are getting adopted.
Right.
Right.
People are coming here that would not necessarily go into the shelter.
It's true.
So I mean, it's like a win-win.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yeah.
And these cats are like in a home environment here.
Right.
You know, they're up on the couch, they're on chairs. I mean, it's like they're at home already.
It's true.
And so when people come in, you get to see the personality of a cat in a home,
Right.
as opposed to being in the shelter. I mean, we try to make it homey in the
Of
shelter,
course.
but it is different. You got barking dogs on one side of the building, and
Got roosters crowing.
roosters crowing.
You know.
We have ducks, we have chickens.
I love it.
Yeah, we
I
have
love it.
everything under the sun.
We
Right
do.
now we have two beautiful little parakeets. One is yellow, one is blue. I know they call one periwinkle. I don't know what
I
they
don't
call
know.
the other one.
Is that the one that's at the front desk?
No.
Oh, I
that-
love that one.
Oh,
That's
that
Ramsey.
is Ramsey.
Ramsey.
So
I love that
Ramsey,
one.
Ramsey just lives at the shelter.
Yeah.
Ramsey decided he wasn't getting adopted.
I love Ramsey.
So when you walk into Forever Paws these days, you may get a bird flying around on your head. And we walked in, I think it was Monday. Afternoon after we did
Yep.
our Walmart run, and Gail's like, Bev, the bird's on the floor. So here he is walking around. He's following the director's dog, Ophelia.
Yeah.
And the bird's following him, walking on the floor. And I mean, I was like, really? So
I love that.
Our clerk comes running out, Ramsey, Ramsey. She scoops him up and puts him on her shoulder. So as a customer, you may get a bird come flying right in front of your face and land on your head.
I love it.
So yeah, Ramsey is now a resident of Forever Paws. He's a permanent resident of Forever Paws. No one
great.
is going to let him go. We were going to adopt him,
Yeah.
but everybody loves Ramsey. And Ramsey sings all day long.
Yeah.
He's out on the clerk's desk, and he just sings all day long. He's so happy.
Yeah, we have a different variety at the shelter, to say
Yeah,
the least. So
I would
here,
say.
Yeah.
here you have, it's a great environment, and I think one of the things that I like about this place is that, it's a very clean environment. It's a very homey environment. Anyone that you know someone that likes a cat or wants a cat or anything, you've got so many different things to offer people, and I just very impressed with everything what you've done, because I remember
you.
walking in here with Ariana. And the funny thing was, you said, "Oh, I know Gail," and I'm like, "I don't know who that person is."
Everybody knows Gail.
Someone says that. Someone said, "Well, I know Gail." She said, "I know Gail," and I'm like, "Okay, I have to see that." Ari said, "Gail, does that name ring a bell?" I said, "It rings a bell, kinda,
Yeah.
but I don't know." So I said, "Well, I'll see her." And then
I kept trying to wedge myself into your life. I did.
You did
For
I know.
years.
We did a couple. You did a couple of things for us at the shelter, and you did trees for
I
us.
did.
Oh, the
yeah.
trees,
Yeah.
And I got to say too, right here, put out a shout out for Amanda here. She has supported us. We're having, well, by the time you air this, will already happened. Drag queen
Bingo.
Yes,
and
I'm so
She's our
excited.
first game. She supported it, and she's also bringing a table of 8 that
Yes.
she's coming. So it'll be fun. It'll be something you could relax and enjoy.
Yeah,
so that'll be
finally.
nice.
Yay.
Yes, relax.
On a different note, as I sit here and look at Gail talking, I see a cat on top of her head, because the cat is at the window, and from here it looks almost like it's right on top of your head.
Oh,
How cute is
that?
that?
Doesn't surprise me. You get kind of used to those kind of things.
Yeah,
It is
true.
adorable.
I think that, the support you've given us, and then all of a sudden here we were, and it was like, okay, we can do this. And Ari, we walk out, and Ari says to me, there's a lot to be done. I said, well, it's going to take time. It's going to take time. And then the last time I came, you weren't here, of course. The one time here and I come to actually do our job,
Yeah.
I said, we're going to come by. It's quiet here today because it's a Wednesday afternoon that we're shooting, but they get very, very busy at times. And
We kind of had to lock the doors
yeah, we kind of closed
to
things
keep
up
the
a little
people
bit.
out, and the
So-
staff scurried away.
Yeah, they were smart. So, we come in and we just kind of we were here, and she was like, wow, this place has really changed. And I'm like, I told you.
Yeah.
I said, it's going to take a while, but you done in 130 some cats, and just coming up to August. So people have got to know, you want to spend some time, you can bring young children in.
Correct.
They
Yep.
can bring young children, as
Yep.
long as they're behaving and they're not grabbing the cat's tails or
Right.
doing things they're not supposed to be doing, it's okay.
Yeah.
And do you have any other things besides everything else that you've told us about? Is there anything else that you can? that you've
Paint
done?
night.
Paint night. I heard about that.
Oh
Yes.
my God, Gail loves paint
I
night.
I
love
hate
paint
'em.
night.
Yeah.
That's
well,
it. You're coming to the next one.
Yeah, well, let me just say, they had one for the shelter. This is all I'm going to say to you. And we were allowed to bring wine, thank you, Lord. And let's just say that Gail took her paintbrush and put it in her wine glass.
By
So
mistake.
by mistake.
It
So
was supposed to be in the water to
Yeah.
clean the brush.
Yeah.
She ended up putting it in her wine
I
glass.
love
That's
it.
really creative, to say the least.
Oh,
It's-
I'm not.
It's pretty sad.
No, I'm not either.
Oh my
Mine
God.
came out looking like, I don't even know what it came looking like.
It was supposed to be a sun setting on the
Yeah,
water
yeah.
with a little black line for like a little sailboat. I could crack up laughing thinking of the way hers looked.
I love
Everybody
it.
looked at it.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah, I'm not.
Gail, what did you draw?
Yeah.
I
Were
like
you in
when-
the same class? No.
Yeah.
So what do you do at yours?
Well, I like when they paint it for me, but they won't in this one. They'll guide you. A lovely girl named Kristen, she creates different cat-themed paintings
Oh, cat
for
themes,
every
okay.
month. And then, it goes from kind of hard ones to more easier ones. So she's got everything kind of in between. And it's reasonable, reasonably,
Right. Well,
priced.
that's okay. So that's interesting. So on your website, that's what does it say? Like intermediate, advanced,
No, it's
beginners.
it says here's
Gail's
the
at
picture.
kindergarten level
We hope
for
you
painting.
can figure it out.
Oh, there's the picture. Hope you can figure it out. Yeah, well, that's
No,
not gonna
she's
happen.
great. She really will show you how to do it step by step, and if you need a little extra hand, she'll help you. I need a lot of extra
Yeah,
hand.
me
But
too. Yeah,
Oh my
me too.
God, you
So how
two
many
do not
people do you
sit
fit
close
in
to
here?
each other.
20. So
20
we do
people?
about 20 people in the room, and then we kind of set it up like in like a little
Classroom size.
Yeah, yeah, it's really cool. Like we have it tonight, and I think we have maybe like 12 to 15 people tonight,
Well,
which is cool.
People, you've got to get over here. I don't care where you live, Tiverton, Massachusetts, Fall River, Somerset, Swansea.
California.
You got to come on
I'm
down.
here for
it.
it.
You got to come and visit the Cat Cafe because it's
Yes.
really an awesome place to be. Actually, I remember now that I'm thinking about it, one night I had brought my goddaughter here, Casey, because she likes those bubble drinks, and I said we were out driving. I said let's stop at the Cat Cafe, and we went, and the door was locked already and we could see everybody lined up doing the painting, and people were laughing, and she goes, "It's closed." I said, "Yeah, I'm sorry, honey." She goes, "Oh, we'll have to go," and I never brought her back.
Oh, no.
So I'll bring her back. I will bring her back because she does like those.
Yeah.
So we'll have to bring her
You
in.
have to
but-
give her half an hour in the cat room.
Yeah, that's good. No, we have Fosters at home, so she's.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you don't need my cat
no,
room.
She doesn't, no. She's got 5 little kittens now at home to play with, so she helps socialize them, which is
Yeah.
great because they need a lot of that. When she was talking
Right.
about the cat on my head, we just had 3 that have been adopted out of our house, and I had one that for some reason liked our hair and would go in and pull at our hair, and then every so often she'd slap me on the face.
That was Subi?
I think it was either Subi
Yeah,
or
Rex.
I think it was Rex, the male.
They
And
loved
he
hair.
would
They
just
kept
like
playing with hair.
tap you.
That's awesome.
And
Yeah,
they
and
just
they start like they'd pet your face,
Yeah,
and then
and then
they'd go
whack.
like that.
Yeah.
It was never hard.
No, of course.
no,
of
no.
course.
They were
I-
kisses. They
Yeah.
were so. We're gonna miss them. They were cute. But as they were leaving, 5 were coming.
Yeah.
So
So.
touch and miss when
true.
you get
And
more
those
coming in.
3 were
Right.
bottle fed. They were 15 days old when I got them. They couldn't trap the mother. They kept trying to go back to see if the mother would get in the trap. She abandoned her babies.
Oh, jeez.
So we bottle fed those babies, and then they flew the coop. And as they were leaving, 5 came in
Yeah.
with no
Ariana is
fosters.
very smart, our director. She's very smart. She catches Bev, shows them the
Yeah.
cats, and then they come out and they say, "Gail, do you think it'd be okay if we take the cats?" And I'm like, "No, we just got rid of them." I, as you know, am highly allergic.
Yes.
So and
She
the-
gets
with the
shots.
weather-
Don't let anybody
Yeah,
kid
I
you.
get shots, but it's like sometimes it's a little upsetting to say the least for me sometimes, and it's like. Oh, you'll be okay. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
That's what
Your
I get.
health
You'll be
isn't
fine.
important,
It's
Gail.
not
It's the
important.
cats.
No, it's the cat. I
I
understand
worry
that.
about the little critters.
I do. I
I
know
hear
you do,
you.
and I do too. Don't
Of
think
course,
I
of
don't. I love
course.
them,
Yeah.
but
Well, animal
I
control.
like to breathe.
Yeah.
Animal
I
control
understand.
brought in the other 3 that had to be bottle fed, and I happened to be in the office when animal control came in with a carrier with these 3 little infants, and said, "We need a foster right away. These kids haven't eaten in a while.
Oh, my
We
goodness,
need to
yeah.
bottle feed." And Ari goes, "Bev," I goes, "All right." So I happened to be there, and then I'm bringing the kittens back to the shelter to be adopted. They're being picked up on Monday, and there's 5 kittens in there, and I said, "Who fed them dry food? They're like 3 weeks old. They
Oh, my
can't even eat
goodness.
dry food."
Yeah.
But that's not. Don't make it sound bad. They had the other food first. They just left it in there just to see
Yeah,
if
just-
they
Oh,
were
if they
able.
were gonna-
Yeah, they had the other
but
stuff
I only
too.
saw it as, oh my God,
you were
they're
just like,
babies.
yeah, you're
Yeah.
like
They
you're
shouldn't be
neurotic.
here. They
Right.
got to be in foster.
No, you're neurotic.
I'm like, these babies need
Yeah.
to go to foster care. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
She makes it sound.
Yeah.
She makes it sound
These
desperate.
babies
for
need
me.
to go to foster
How we
care.
doing?
She makes it desperate. You know.
Did they ever get back to you on a yawning?
No, not yet.
See, this is what it is. We just have a
Sorry.
show going on.
Sorry.
It's okay.
That's
We're good.
okay.
We figured that happen out.
We'll
see what happens.
Taking care of it.
But, you know, in between everything, we
yeah.
get everything
Oh,
accomplished,
okay.
right?
I can reach
Yeah,
out
we
to
get a
them.
lot of stuff going on all the time, and we're just used to this type of stuff because that's just the way
Okay.
it is. Right, Lucy? We just go through everything
Okay.
and
All right.
work it out
Well,
and
at
Thank
least
make it all
you.
work.
we have 5 babies in foster care.
Sorry.
We got
That's
3
okay.
kittens adopted. We're doing really well.
Right.
You know,
so let's
and-
get
and
back
thank
to,
you
okay,
to
well,
Amanda.
let's get back to Amanda. And is there anything else that's going on here that we forgot about? Did I hear that you had line dancing at one time?
No.
Okay.
But I'm here for it.
You are. I don't know. I thought something about line dancing. I don't know.
No.
Maybe I dreamt about that. It's big enough to do something, I
You
guess.
could. You
And
could
you
do
have a sign
something.
on the door that says Cat Safe Haven.
Yes. So now we have we're slowly, I can't emphasize slowly enough, are starting our own little rescue. It's called Bajah's Rescue. So I have decided that I'm strictly going to work with Forever Paws going forward, and then my small little rescue, if I get a cat or two, will still use the room. But I think if I specifically work with just you guys, I think it's less stressful for me, for one.
Okay.
Trying to constantly try to get the cats. The cat's got to get adopted, and because I never want to send anyone back. Like, my goal is always to get the cats adopted. So in my crazy mind, I'm like, I have to do this. I have to do this. So I think if I work with just solely you guys, it's more beneficial because the cats have more time.
Less stress.
Less stress for me.
Yeah.
And
Which is good.
and then if I do, like, someone does surrender a cat to me, then I can do all the proper paperwork, work with you guys, and then we can get the cat inside the room. So
That's-
Now, you have
awesome.
a cat here by the time the show airs. I'm sure it'll be gone, but Cruiser.
yeah.
So Cruiser was here for a while, I understand?
He was here for a little bit. He had a little girlfriend while he was here,
Yeah.
and I tried my darndest to get them adopted together, but the gentleman just wasn't ready, and that's okay. But he's doing really good here so far. He's only been here for a couple of days, but he's a crowd favorite. Everyone loves Cruiser.
So I saw the applications on Cruiser. I saw 6
Wow.
applications on Cruiser.
Yeah.
And so I had to call a couple of people back, and I had to ask them, well, you know, how much love do you have for Cruiser, because we have a lot of other cats, and we had to find out which person was really going to get Cruiser.
Yeah.
So I
It's
did
tough.
convince a couple of people to look for another cat. That way Ariana was, when she picked the winner of Cruiser, I was going to have to call all these other people and tell them they didn't get Cruiser.
Yeah.
So I already had her like 1, 2, and 3 ready. She says, can you call all these other people and see if they're willing to adopt another cat? So I had to do all that phone calls
Yeah.
on Cruiser. So he got to be very popular.
He is very popular.
Yeah,
People
he's-
love him. I mean,
yeah.
he's a total, like, underdog story, kind of.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's been through a little bit and comes back fighting.
Well, you know, and that's the thing. We don't know where these animals come from, and it's very difficult. So your support with us and helping us the way you're, and I'm thrilled, you know, that you've decided to work with us mainly.
Oh, by the way, I'm doing that. I didn't tell you.
So,
we just
And
aired that.
I just decided,
Yeah,
yeah,
okay,
just
so-
you guys only.
okay, well, that's fantastic. Yay, us. And you know,
Well,
I think
that's
we,
great, because it moves the cats a lot
we've,
faster.
We've talked about the same thing. Local, you know, and help each other, and
Mm-hmm. Right.
that's what's really important to
Yeah.
us. So I'm just going to put a plug out again before our show ends, because it's very quick and it's done very quickly. You know, please come here to the Cat Cafe in Tiverton.
Thank
It's
you.
on Main Road, Tiverton, correct?
Yes,
Right?
137 Main Road.
Close to the shelter. It's easy to do paperwork and all that with
Right.
us now, and we've got a great relationship going on. I want to thank you for hosting us again.
We're all
Yeah,
done?
no problem.
We're done.
Oh
Thank you
my
very
Oh,
much.
see, we could go on forever.
I know.
So I think we're about ready to end our show today. I know it goes by quickly. You thought it was going to be, you know, tough. People are always like, it's done. Yeah, it's done. So I want to thank the audience for watching. Please attend. You know, come, make an appointment. Even if it's just to get a drink, it's delicious.
Thank
and
you.
enjoy it and come and see all the things. Even if you're not a cat person, you may know a cat person, or you, like I said, just a nice refreshment. She's got some great pastries, and you know, I had a bagel last time I was here. So please come and see the Cat Cafe. Take an hour, relax, and enjoy yourself. And everyone, please stay safe.